All right, let's figure out the derivative of sine and cosine. So we're going to explore this very, very quickly. So what is the derivative here at negative pi? That's the slope. That looks like -1 to me. And the derivative at negative pi over 2, that's 0. And at 0, the slope is 1. At pi over 2, it's 0. And at pi, it's -1. So if we plot those points, hopefully you can see that this is the cosine curve. So the derivative of sine x is cosine x. And if we do the same thing here, the slope at negative pi is 0. The slope at negative pi over 2 is 1. The slope at 0 is 0. The slope at pi over 2 is -1, and the slope at pi is 0. So if we graph those points, and can see that would continue, that is negative sine x. So those are the derivatives. The derivative of sine is cosine, and the derivative of cosine is negative sine. Let's do some examples. So number 11, y is 2 sine of x, so y prime, or dy dx, is that constant just stays out front, so 2, and the derivative of sine is cosine x. There's the derivative. All right, f of x is sine x. Well, we don't want it to look like that, so let's rewrite f of x to be 1/2 sine x, so that that's just a constant out front. So f prime of x is 1/2. Constant multiplier stays out front, and the derivative of sine x is cosine x. All right, number 13, this is a combined one. So f prime of x, well, x squared, that's power rule, so that's going to be 2 out front. Bring the power out front. Drop the power down by 1, so that's 2x to the 1, plus the derivative of cosine is negative sine, so not plus, minus sine x. And that's how you do sine and cosine derivatives.